greatest motherfucking YouTuber of all time. Nostalgia Bong Hits. And we're back with another one. Jamming, yes. And we're back with another one. And this video is on when NPCs buy Pokemon. Dude, I seen a video of some dude literally debating this guy over 151 booster bundles. Like, the guy had them for sale for like 50. The price, the market's like 60. The guy's like, can I get them for 45? And he's like, no, dude, you can't get them for 45. And then he like settled with like 48. And I'm like, like that is like the typical, like he almost didn't buy them, you know? And it's like, that is the typical NPC buying Pokemon. Like, and it's so sad because that NPC will probably get fucking filthy rich doing it too. It's like, damn it. But it's just like people that don't even know fuck all about Pokemon that are like, just give me the 151, bro. Yeah, I'll buy it all, bro. I'll buy everything. You know, it's like the NPCs, brothers. The NPCs, like straight buying Pokemon. You gotta love them though. They fuel the market for when the prices go higher and you feel like selling. So the NPCs are always good in Pokemon. You love them, you hate them. You know, they are the NPCs. Yeah, man. So looking at prices. Like where are we at right now? So Evolving Skies is $2,000 a booster box. I remember buying back in at $625 thinking, what have I just done? You know, like, God, the prices were like, I thought they were ridiculous then. And now look, like $2,000 a booster box. It's fucking crazy, you know? And that's why I thought about it, of going back to the basics, you know, of like, you know, 3 years ago, I knew Evolving Skies would do good. Like, deep down, I knew it. I, you know, knew it for sure. Pretty much to a T, but I had periods of doubting it and, you know, wondering what the fuck it's going to do. And now I pretty much have no doubts. Because at these prices, anyone that has bought big lots of Evolving Skies, they would have cashed out by now. So, any, like, major investor is pretty much gone, you know, that's hoarding this stuff that bought it dirt cheap, you know? So, now where do we go? You know, now, where does the market go from here? And I personally think a lot fucking higher is where the market goes. Like, especially with Evolving Skies. Like, I really don't doubt that Evolving Skies will be $50 a pack, like, in the near future. I think, it's at 30 now? And even that sounded impossible, but like I don't doubt Evolving Skies hitting, you know, $50 to $100 a pack, you know, and that could really be the major play that most of us should do, you know. But I'm not gonna recommend on this channel to buy Evolving Skies at $2,000 a box because like that is fucking insane. But like I'm just saying, it might not get any better than that. Like, I don't know what people want me to tell them, you know, when it comes down to it. But, yeah, you know, it just doesn't seem like it's going to get any better, you know. And even when it comes to Evolving Skies ETBs, like, they're slowly creeping up to those 300s, 400s for the tins, you know. And it's just like, yeah, like, I could see them being $1,000 each. I mean, just even the ETBs, you know, because it's just like, yeah, you know, 10 packs when they hit $100 each. Yeah, I could see them being $1,000 fucking an ETB. That if you are really thinking about cashing out on your Evolving at these prices, I don't blame you, you know, because it is just like easy fucking money. But I'm saying if you really don't need the money and just don't give a fuck to continue holding, it's probably your best bet. And, you know, I just don't see anything stopping Evolving Skies at this point. there's just not a lot left. And I think a lot of YouTube creators fail to realize like how little there really is that is left. Because everyone opens it up, everyone rips it. As soon as they get it, it's been like that for 3 years. As soon as anyone gets their hands on it, they just usually rip it, and they don't like stash it. Some people do, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Is Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike continue to get more out of control by the day. I think, like I said, I think Chilling Reign is very well next and due. That's why, I've been saying on this channel to buy Evolving Skies, man, and buy, Fusion Strike, Lost Origin. I mean, any of these Sword and Shield era sets are basically god tier boxes. And, I just don't see the market going down on this stuff because it's not being reprinted and it's just done, So we're at a very interesting stage in Pokemon, where it's like all of us that invested are like, maybe we should cash out, but like, I'm telling you, I would just, if you got it, I would just continue to hold it, especially if you got it at a really good price. Like even myself, like I bought Evolving Skies at 125 a booster box. I got paranoid, sold it when it was at 625, got hundreds of dollars in eBay fees for it, and then I rebought back in at 625, man. Like, glad I did. Wish I would have bought more, but it's so hard to see this stuff coming, and I mean, it's kind of fucking easy at this point. It really is. I mean, at this point, it's just fucking buy in, and make sure you at least have some form of sealed, from the Sword and Shield era. And I just don't think you can go wrong, Scarlet and Violet's another era. I mean, Twilight Masquerade could do great. Paldea Evolve could sure do good. But I just don't think anything will compete with Sword and Shield era. I mean, it is just on an absolute tear. And I just don't see it stopping. Like I was thinking this other day, like my Evolving Skies ETBs that have the window tins in the boxes, those are $400 now. And it's like, yeah, they were 40, but like, I think there's just none left. I mean, there's some, but like, there's not just like tens of thousands of Evolving ETBs just floating around with the window tins on them, So, like, I tend to think it's just going to get worse, like, because at 400, anyone that is in it for the money, strictly for the money and not the love and joy of owning Pokemon, they're cashing out, man. Like they cashed out at 300. When they hit 300, all those people sold that bought them for $40 or $80. So really the only people that do have them at the $400 price point are people that fucking love the hobby and love to hold on to it for like long fucking term. Like that's essentially all that's left. And when the few little stragglers that own one or two ETBs sell them, I mean, it is just strictly people that bought in at 400 that see its potential to be 1,000, and that's just, how it is, that I think you're just going to see it all get worse, man, that you can cry and complain about no opportunities right now, but I still think we're living in some of the best opportunities you could want, honestly. I mean, how easy is it to buy Chilling Reign at 400 a booster box and wait for it to hit 900? You know what I mean? Or $1,000. How easy is it to buy Fusion Strike at 900 now and wait for it to hit 15? How easy is it to buy Evolving Skies booster boxes at $2,000 and wait till they hit 4? You know what I mean? Like it's just a fucking waiting game at this point. So that's the point of this video is if you're patient and not like an NPC when buying Pokemon of like, oh, I gotta make $10 off a 151 fucking box and sell it real fast. Like that's not the right mentality to have at all. It's buying something that you personally believe in and hold on to it as long as you possibly fucking can until everyone else is just flushed out. You know what I mean? And then you're the only one holding shit tons of product. You know what I mean? Like that's essentially the name of the game. It's like Monopoly almost, So that's where we're at. It's crazy times. $2,000 Evolving Skies booster boxes is just mental, man. Because I remember people begging me to buy them for like 625, and I'm like, man, I already bought a bunch of them. Like, I don't want more of them. And then it's just like, damn, I should have bought every single one. And it happens every year. Every year, you turn down buying something, you check a year later, and you're like, fuck. And that's just how Pokemon is, man. So don't like hate on the people that have done good on it, because it really is like a straight fucking piss in the wind gamble. Of like, you don't fucking know you can have a general idea of what's going to happen, but like, even someone like me, like, we all make dumb mistakes, and you know and we do things that we win massively on. So it's just like, that's how Pokemon the hobby is. Like, you win, you win some, you lose some, and it's just, it is what it is. To make it think that, to think that you just deserve profits for free for doing nothing is just like not the right mindset to have. Like, you have to have the mindset of like, I want to hold on to this stuff because I know long term it's going to go fucking crazy. And that's just the point of this video, is like, don't be an NPC when it comes to Pokemon investing. Like, actually buy stuff that you believe is a good price point, and then hold. And right now, like, my best advice is Chilling Reign booster boxes, Lost Origin, Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies. Like, all of these are major sets that are just going to get way more expensive. I mean, even Destined Rivals right now is starting to get tempted to buy at the low 200s. I mean, it'd be just because it is a nice box, but I mean, honestly though, I would still stick with Sword and Shield, because you want that age. I mean, even Battle Styles, everyone thought you were nuts for buying them for $140 a booster box, and now they're over $200. Like, so it happens over time, man. And that's why I say your best bet is to get in the oldest products you possibly can and hold. And that's just the name of the game. And if you win, great. If you lose, fuck it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Anyway, that's all we have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, go out there and get some Sword and Shield era shit, man, before it gets worse. Anyway, that's all we have for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're out.